top of the top because you can't stop when he's on. Sometimes what he's saying will leave you in a daze, but you gotta pay close attention cause you can't put a word inside. We got crazy mad societies, we're all a bunch of freaks. He's got crazy mad solutions when he talks before he thinks. When I need a couple bucks, like money ain't a thing, man, I got a side job clubbing rats over in England. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to go. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Don't take offense, cause my man is frankly honest. He's the only one that ever beat me in a sweating contest. Cause if you can't take the heat, you're getting kicked out the kitchen. You get the dry white toast, he's got the 2-whole chicken. He's got away with the ladies, they're always taking him home to mother. When she answers the door, she's like, I see you met your father. It's obvious his mouth is gonna get him in trouble. Yo, Bill, call the bar and get the bail on the double. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold.
Well, my little nasties, it's 8 p.m. CentralValleyTalk.com. It must be another episode of Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold! Oh, fucking fat and sassy is what I'm feeling, Bill. You already know that I have the foreplay this evening, Bill. You already know that I've been here. Did you already know I was on a show because you were fucking running the buttons? Did you know I was already here, Bill? I was on the Rock and Roll Principle. Can we give it up? That's the show. That's the show before mine. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. CentralValleyTalk.com, the Rock and Roll Principle. I'm not even gonna tell you what the show's about, but just best believe if I was on there, you can best believe the fucking word cunt was even. What? No, wait, that's right, I owe you guys 5. Kris DeVold Sex Drugs has a fucking 5 cunt minimum. That's true, we gotta keep count, okay? Now, hey, how'd you like the official Facebook page for the show? That's Sex Drugs Kris DeVold with a K like a chick, spelt like that, but I do have a dick. Bill, don't make me prove it. I'm not in for penis shots tonight, okay? Maybe by the end of the show I might be in some penis shots because how'd you like the Facebook page this week? You would have already been privy to the information that making their triumphant return to Sex Drugs Kris DeVold is the only premier goth band in fucking Fresno. That's my fucking opinion. Can I just fucking say it? Can I just fucking say it? The only fucking goth band in this fucking area that knows where they came from. Welcome back to the show. One last caress. It's almost been, Bill, you realize it's almost been like a year and a half since we've had him on. This February, celebrating 2 years on the fucking air. And let me tell you, when you're around the tower doing your thing, you know, partying.
The drummer got old.
Don't even, oh, is this what we're doing right now? Don't even get me started. Let me tell you this. When you're going around town and you bump into the Bat Lord Carcass, let me tell you, you bump into Bat Lord Carcass around fucking tower. And I always say to him, Bat Lord, and he says Kris. And I say Bat Lord, and he says Kris. And I say, I gotta have you back on Sex Drugs Kris DeVold. And he's like, well, Kris, that sounds great. And I said, Bat Lord, let's fucking do it. And he says, you get a hold of Brian McCobb. And I said, I will get a hold of Brian McCobb. And then I don't because I smoke a lot of fucking, fucking play video games. And, my dick gets hard and you gotta do stuff with that. So my time is filled from what I'm saying. My time is filled, okay? And I finally messaged them and they said, you know what? Let us come on and rock this shit because from what I understand, this will be what? One of the last times you can see One Last Caress live in 2014 right here tonight on Sex Drugs Kris DeVold. So feel fucking fantastic that you were here this evening. Billiam, you're looking fat and sassy. How was it today?
Very nice day today, thank you.
Oh, God, is that you trying to act and be funny right now? You're a lot better when you just say shit off the cuff and you insult me. So let it begin. Let's go ahead and get right into it, okay? Couple was caught having sex in their car, okay? Now, you may say that's not that big of a deal. I think we've all got a handy, a blowy, or a fucky in a car, right? A fucky, I guess that's having sex in a car. Anybody ever fuck around in a car in the room? Ever fuck around in a car? I tell you this.
Were the women clapping?
The women were, I saw women clapping. 35 Bill's like, thank God, if it was all dudes clapping, it's gonna be a bunch of dick in the cab of a fucking pickup. And nobody likes that much dick in the cab of a pickup, okay? Not even in Hazard County. I've been watching, okay? Don't even get me started. Hey, let me tell you a little story, One time I used to live in Clovis. And I got really drunk at the Red Wave Inn. And the girl I was dating at the time, she gave me and my brother a ride home. But she was really just letting my brother out because me and her were still gonna hang out. So my brother's down from San Jose. He's so drunk he doesn't doesn't even want to go inside. He's terrified because my mom's gonna bust him. Now, at this time, my brother's in his 30s, okay? He's afraid of my mom busting him. He begins to walk around the neighborhood. We drop him off. We don't even know he's doing this. We think he's going inside, right? So we drive around the corner because she was staying at a friend's house, and she's like, well, let's drive around the corner. We'll hang out a little. I'm like, that means we're gonna mess around in the car, okay? We drive, mess around. You know, like I say, fuck around. That's what happens. Hey, you're gonna end up in that fuck around, you're gonna fuck around, all right? That's words to fucking live by, right there. Now, we were in the fucking neighborhood, and she's gonna start doing her doodly-doo fucking duty, and all of a sudden, I stop. I go, wait, stop. She goes, what? I go, somebody's gonna walk by. We stop. She's frozen. It's my fucking brother. We dropped him off 45 minutes ago. We thought he was in the fucking house. He's so terrified to go in, he's walking around the fucking neighborhood trying to walk off his buzz. We were like, dude, you want some rubber Tito's? He's like, no, just drop me off. I'll go inside. No, he's walking around the fucking neighborhood near Bulldog Stadium trying to walk off his buzz. So after he passes, we go back to the Jube Job Jubilean, which is, you know, little the sports center. That's what I call it, the sports center. And so we're doing that, and guess what? Boom, spotlight on us. Spotlight, a car coming by. It's Clovis PD. Clovis PD. And you know what they say?
What?
Get a room. And they keep driving, Bill. They were condoning the fuck that evening. Now, I always say you're gonna frown where the signs are brown. That's Clovis, you know. When the signs turn brown, you better frown and get the fuck out of town because you in trouble, all right? Cop's gonna pull you over in Clovis. I may get pulled over in Clovis tonight, and I'm not even gonna be in Clovis tonight just based off this fucking story. You understand that, Bill? I'm in trouble for saying what I'm about to say. But can I tell you in Clovis, they condone car fucking. Now, I don't know who runs that whole little party they got going out in Clovis, who the mayor is and all that shit, but I can tell you right now, if you're down with car fucking, I'm down with you, okay? And even if I'm not actively car fucking, it's like one of those things. Hey, Chris, do you finger paint? No. Well, are you against finger painting? Well, fuck no. Finger paint if you want, man. Same as me. I'm not fucking in cars. I have other places to fuck. But if you want to fuck in your car, I'm pro car fucking. Bill, are you pro car fucking?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, now let's go ahead and get back to the story I started with. Now, these people were in the fucking car and they were fucking, but here's the problem, Bill.
What?
It was parked outside of the Springfield, Oregon City fucking jail. They got, okay. Is that like fucking in the cemetery? Now, one last caress. You guys seem like the type of guys, if anybody's gonna get their ding-dong played within a cemetery, it might be one of the members of One Last Caress. Does it make...
It's still on my to-do list.
Does it make your dick, really? Wow, he has not done it yet. Now, does that make the dick harder when you're like on someone's gravestone and you're like, damn, my dick is harder than I thought fucking on this dead person's grave?
It's happened.
It's happened. Brian McCobb says it fucking happened. So what I'm thinking is...
Or an empty hole.
Oh, and Kyle Hunt said, Diesma, why? Says empty hole, I will occupy, you know? You know, as long as you have mail coming to that hole, you get squatters' rights. Right, it's a law. I heard it on Judge Mathis. No, what I was gonna fucking say is, maybe for criminals, that's how the dick gets harder and the pooter gets wetter. What? Back up what? What? What's wrong?
No, that was great. I just go ahead.
Okay, wait, so, 1, 2, okay. No, maybe you're in the fucking car and you're outside and you're a fucking criminal and you're doing some fucking lines and all of a sudden you're like, you know what? Sorting this coke off your nipple just doesn't do it for me anymore. And she's like, well, you know what? Your half-limp dick and all this coke doesn't do it for me anymore. By the way, that's what happened, guys. You're gonna wanna watch out on that, not from experience. So maybe they're like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go in front of the fucking jail. We're gonna fuck in front of the fucking jail and it's gonna be the hottest thing we've ever done.
Right.
Now, here's the problem. Usually, have you ever seen cops walk out of a police station? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's in their DNA, but they're always looking around. And they walk out and they're always, well, good day in the neighborhood, gonna bust some crime. Oh, is that a dick? Like, you know, and they're like, you know, they're looking around. They're walking outside the station and he's like, boop, boop, boop. Is that someone getting a hand job? Boop, boop, boop. Like, you know, I figured if I was a cop, I'd be walking out there, you know, and so what happened was they initially got busted, indecent exposure, and the only thing I can think after all of that is, did either one of them even get a chance to come, Bill? I'm just, is that selfish of me? No. I feel so bad. No. Why are you gonna go through the motions if you ain't gonna fucking get the payoff, Bill? Right. And if anything, I'm gonna say like, Officer Medina, if you could let us finish up here, I think we're gonna have a lot better time in the fucking jail, you know? I don't know, it felt right one time when I got a wet and reckless, it was Officer Medina. Anyways, okay, now you guys, I have to fucking talk about fucking pussy. Okay. Now I'm gonna, shut it, we're just gonna talk about some pussy. We got a special edition of, by the way, Sex Education with Miss S this evening. Can we get up for Miss S is here? She's in the house. She was already trying to educate me outside, and I'm like, don't waste that education, girl, because you know I'm gonna need it in here. But before she even gets here, let's talk about the furthest a pussy has ever traveled. Now, let's talk about that. How far have you guys ever traveled for a piece of the poontang pie?
Oh, over
Bill?
300 miles.
Over 300 miles you've driven for some pootie.
Yeah.
Was it good though? Did you set up camp? Did you become the mayor of Flabia Town?
I married that shit.
Okay. Labias and flabias set aside. How's the furthest you've ever gone for pooter?
I went from San Francisco to Heathrow, London.
Oh! I'm gonna have to I will give you the I don't even know, because he went to London. I feel all fucking London town on that shit for some reason. That is fucking amazing. Well, I can tell you this right now. A missing New Mexico kitten was found in Maine, 2,300 miles. Wait, that was the pussy we were talking about, right? Wait a minute. Oh, you traveled that far for vagina? Wait a minute here. That changes fucking everything. We gotta take a break. I'm confused now. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold, CentralValleyTalk.com. Let's take a fucking break. When we come back, sex education with Miss Ass, you little fucking nasties. And later on the bin, one last caress. Bill, slide the fucking knob.
Wanted a better life for her and her daughter. She considered her options and decided to check out Healed College. She learned just how much you can get when you go to Healed. You get fast and effective training with experienced instructors. You graduate and get a rewarding career. You get the life that you want.
I'm happy I chose the route I did. It makes me feel so independent, not have to rely on anybody, just rely on myself.
Healed College can help you start your new career in healthcare, business, legal, and technology. But you have to call now. 1-800-88-HEALED.
Future Prospects Baseball invites you to visit their state-of-the-art facility. Our coaches have years of professional experience that can help you improve your baseball or softball skills in private or group lessons. Drop by for the day or become a monthly or yearly member, or join one of our age-appropriate travel teams. Bring your future prospects by weekdays from 3 to 9 p.m. or noon to 5 on weekends. Future Prospects Baseball, 5125 North Gates, just north of Shaw Avenue, or call 274-9930. Find us on the web at futureprospectscentral.com.
When someone you love needs more assistance in daily life than you can offer, think Magnolia Park Assisted Living in Visalia. Serving the Valley for more than a decade, Magnolia Park is a life-affirming community, offering healthcare on a personalized level, a proactive lifestyle suited to individual ability, along with spiritual enrichment. Residents and their families are cared for with respect and knowledge of aging, infirmity, or memory loss. Our professional staff believes every resident has the right to love, laughter, compassion, and most of all, dignity. Schedule your tour today at MagnoliaParkAssistedLiving.net.
Confused about Medicare? Are you just becoming eligible for Medicare benefits? Or are you losing your retiree health coverage? Let us help. Kirby Insurance Services is licensed and trained to help you find a health plan that best suits your needs and, more importantly, your budget. Kirby Insurance Services proudly represents numerous Medicare Advantage and Medicare Supplement companies offering a variety of insurance products. Located at Van Ness and Olive in the Mike Briggs Properties Building in the Tower District, Kirby Insurance Services will help you navigate through your healthcare options. Call 559-824-0110 to schedule a no-cost insurance review or speak with a licensed broker. Again, that number is 559-824-0110. What's new at the Fulton 55? Fulton 55 is Fresno's hottest venue at Fulton and Divisadero.
You need your carpets cleaned, but you don't have a lot of money. The solution is JRT Carpet Cleaning. Clean up to 3 bedrooms, living room, and hall for just $99. Let the professionals do the job. Call JRT Carpet Cleaning today.
In 1985, Larry Korth set out to help his friends, family, and community find affordable ways to buy a home or a business property. 30 years later, Mid-Valley Financial is the premier mortgage banker in the Central Valley. The professional staff at Mid-Valley will find the best mortgage products for your family. Mid-Valley Financial takes great pride in being the Central Valley's local lender. Visit us at midvalleyfinancial.com.
Central Valley Talk.
well, my little nasty, SexualValleyTalk.com, sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Man, if you want to talk about hard-ongs going limp, don't ever tell a fucking rock crowd that you only kind of like Tool. I'm just saying, Rick, you know what? Rick Rodham, I already mentioned him earlier. He wrote the other day on Facebook that he didn't enjoy Metallica anymore.
What?
He said it was because all of his years in radio, and he said he's been through so many cover bands and shit that he's just tired of Metallica. He doesn't want to hear fucking Injustice for All played in its entirety anymore.
I'm kind of in the same place.
Really? Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that what you desire? No?
It's been overdone.
Well, all right. Fuel's what a burn. Fuel's pumping engines. Now, at the end of every month, we like to fucking bring in Sex Education with Miss S. But guess what? Next week is the day after Thanksgiving, and some people are going to be out of town. Although we will be doing a show, live musical guest, like the Facebook page, you lazy stoners. So can we please give it up for a week early? And God knows being early isn't always a good thing, but tonight it is. Sex Education with Miss S. Please welcome Miss S to the show. Now, Miss S, I had to tell you to be quiet outside. You were bombarding me with so much education before the show started that I was afraid that you were going to fucking overfill me and I was going to have no comments. So please just ease me in early. What the fuck is going on out there, Miss S?
Oh my God, it's crazy. Well, you remember I was completely obsessed with the inflatable butt plug.
Who wasn't? Okay, inflatable butt plug.
It wasn't technically a butt plug. It was supposed to be an inflatable sculpture of a Christmas tree in Paris outside of the Louvre.
Now let's back up that butt plug train for a couple seconds, okay? You're saying it looks like an inflatable butt plug and it was in Paris?
It was in Paris.
Que Paris, stupid Americans. I figure that's how they talk about us, but it's okay. I love the French.
It was an American artist, and it was his idea of a Christmas tree, but in actuality, it was a giant 30-foot tall inflatable green butt plug.
Now that's the type of butt plug that could attack Japan and just wipe out millions, right, Bill?
Butt Plugzilla.
Butt Plugzilla. Oh, Butt Plugzilla. You know, and they're fucking terrible. Oh, no! Now, what happened to this thing?
Well, the citizens of Paris were so upset about this that they attacked the art display with razor blades and deflated the giant butt plug.
Now, Bill, you're hanging out and somebody's talking about inflatable butt plugs. Whoa. And then somebody else is talking about razor blades and popping inflatable butt plugs. Are you still interested?
I am.
Oh, and it's a French party, so you know it's probably legit. There's going to be some ass play, so you're already in, right?
I'm down.
It's the French. Aren't they usually used to taking it up the ass?
I'm saying, whoa. Look at her. Look at that.
I'm sorry, it's the
No,
British
I
in
get
me.
so high when jokes work on multi-levels. Look at that. That was like a multifaceted joke that you just brought, Miss S. Now, hey. So inflatable butt plug going down. Does the artist intend to resurrect this thing anytime soon?
Not in Paris.
No. Well, why would you? Too much butter over there. You want to bring it to the States.
There are plans to resurrect it in Tokyo.
Resurrect it in Tokyo? Bill! Butt Plugzilla! He's going home to roost. Can we give it up for Butt Plugzilla? Miss S, you always bring the best news. I look for the weirdest fucking news, and I didn't see anything about Butt Plugzilla, and now here I am, knee deep in it.
It was all over Daily Mail.
Daily Mail, Bill, I gotta get the fuck off of fucking YouPorn. Now, and then you were telling me about something else. What else were you telling me about?
Poland has recently outlawed Winnie the Pooh for being a hermaphrodite.
Oh, no!
Bill! Chicks with dicks? What the fuck? Yes. Winnie the Pooh, like I said. See, we were talking about this outside. If anything, Winnie the Pooh is asexual. Hasn't anyone seen Kevin Smith's Dogma? All the fucking angels didn't have no dicks or pussies. They were like asexual.
That was just creepy.
Yeah, I know, right? And that's what I figure Winnie the Pooh. Oh, bother. He doesn't have a dick. He doesn't have a pussy, but you know.
No, and there were two politicians in Poland that they took this in front of the committee.
Politicians?
Politicians.
Committee?
They analyzed Winnie the Pooh and watched hours of the cartoon TV show.
Bill, that's me and you on a Saturday with a half ounce. Like, what the fuck is going on with some Mythbusters mixed in?
And after hours of watching Winnie the Pooh, they came to the conclusion that he was a hermaphrodite because he does not wear pants and he does not have intercourse on the TV show.
What is going on? Because we were outside and just determined that Tigger fucked Kanga, and that's how you got Rue. And these guys are, now that's more acceptable, right? Than fucking any fucking Winnie the Pooh is a fucking hermaphrodite. Why is that even so?
It seems like someone's a closet furry here.
Whoa, now you've tapped into something, and we actually have a crowd reaction, which means how many of you guys know what a furry is out there?
Come on.
Now explain what a furry is. Go ahead,
Okay,
Selena.
a furry is an individual that likes to dress up in an oversized animal costume, usually in neon colors, and then simulate intercourse with another person also similarly dressed.
Can you imagine getting your hands on the grizzly fucking bear costume and Time Out from Fresno State and filming like a fucking video and throwing it on the internet? Can you? Is that only me?
Don't bring up the poor sheep.
It's so bad. Don't bring up the sheep at Fresno State. Now I must ask you though, working in a sex shop for all the years that you did,
we had furry porn.
You had furry porn. Now, what would you? Now, am I saying the box is a little dirty and you got to clean the new release section, or was it literally furry porn?
No, it was porn of furries.
Okay, it wasn't like it was rolled around on the carpet after being dipped in wet cement.
There was regular furry porn, and then there was bondage for furry porn, which was in a separate
You're tying up the
section,
stuffed bear now? It's not enough. You're going to simulate fucking the stuffed bear? You got to tie it up now?
Winnie the Pooh has so many issues now.
You don't
He
want
needs
it to move,
therapy.
Bill. Is that what you fucking... Now, what would you say is more popular? I'm going to put it to the fucking Pepsi challenge right here, Miss S. What's more popular? Would you say butt plugs in general? Or would you say...
Furry porn?
Yeah, furry porn.
Hands down, it's the butt plugs.
I like us. Hands down, it's butt plugs. And usually, generally, when you are going to insert a butt plug, you're kind of going to be like, hands and heads down, sweetie. I need you knees to elbow if we're going to make this happen, right? Knees to elbow, heads and toes, right? Isn't that how that song goes? Now, knees and are the areolas and nipples in there? No. Miss S, I have to ask you, last time you were on now, I'm not trying to provoke or make anything happen here, but I have to ask you, last time you were on the birthday episode, which was 5 bands, 2 hours of live music.
I was really stoned.
Find the episode on YouTube. She said she was highly medicated, and as was I that evening. But there was a cleavage cam set up that evening.
Yes, there was.
Have you recovered from the cleavage cam?
I love the cleavage cam.
Oh, what? Can we give it up just for the fact she loves the cleavage cam? Can I just... My country of titty of areola. Sorry, I will keep going, you know. Land where my... Okay, so what I was going to say here is, have you picked up any fucking flack from the titty cam? Because you say your coworkers check out some of these episodes.
Yes, we did pick...
Here's what's weird. Your tits are behind your own head right now.
Sorry.
Your tits, from superimposing, her tits are right here. I feel like I'm Kobe doing a weather system. I'm like, it's gonna move from this fucking star on her chest down to the nips, and that's when you're gonna have a high pressure weather system moving in, and it's gonna be called "I'm sorry, you're too sexy. See what you made happen." You ever had that weather system move in?
Actually, my coworkers were more captivated on my bit about sex toys being shaped like insects and animals.
And that's something, if you haven't tuned in all the time, and I feel bad because we revisit
I'm
shit.
in the background now.
Right, I know, right? It's like, and then Kobe was somewhere around. I should not do that. He's like, honk and wave high if you see me. I'm like, Kobe, you shouldn't be down there. No, what I was going to say is you came on... Kobe, you came on one time and you were talking a lot about how a lot of ladies' sex toys, and this is for people, we'll revisit it because some of the people weren't there or didn't hear it then. A lot of the sex toys are being shaped like insects now, and like jelly-like insects.
Creepy.
It's like a little jelly purple fucking tarantula on your cooter.
Yeah, it's like I owned a tarantula as a pet for years, and the one thought that never came into my mind was, this would be really good on my cunt.
Whoa! She can't say cunt, I say cunt. Wait, that's four. Okay, we gotta pace ourselves.
I had to steal one.
That was great. You ever have to steal a C? Sometimes, yeah, I did. I didn't want to waste this. Like, I feel like I'm on Happy Days. I'm the Fonz. I'm like, hey, Mrs. C, you know. Now, we're gonna have you back at the end of December, whenever closest. We will time it out. If we
Merry
have to,
Christmas.
Yeah, right. If we have to have you on early, we will. We will talk about maybe some holiday themed porn and or just stuff. You always bring.
Oh no, there's plenty of Santa porn out there.
Oh God. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can we give it up for Miss S one more time? Be expecting her next month. And by the way, coming up after the break, I promise you one live local music act a week, and this week is no fucking different. Coming up after the break, I bring you one last caress! Bill, slide that knob like you don't have a jelly-filled fucking tarantula on your cooter.
Renee wanted a better life. for her and her daughter. She considered her options and decided to check out Healed College. She learned just how much you can get when you go to Healed. You get fast and effective training with experienced instructors. You graduate and get a rewarding career. You get the life that you want.
I'm happy I chose the route I did. It makes me feel so independent, not have to rely on anybody, just rely on myself.
Healed College can help you start your new career in healthcare, business, legal, and technology, but you have to call now. 1-800-88-HEALED.
Future Prospects Baseball invites you to visit their state-of-the-art facility. Our coaches have years of professional experience that can help you improve your baseball or softball skills in private or group lessons. Drop by for the day or become a monthly or yearly member or join one of our age-appropriate travel teams. Bring your future prospects by weekdays from 3 to 9 p.m. or noon to 5 on weekends. Future Prospects Baseball, 5125 North Gates, just north of Shaw Avenue, or call 274-9930. Find us on the web at futureprospectscentral.com.
When someone you love needs more assistance in daily life than you can offer, think Magnolia Park Assisted Living in Visalia. Serving the Valley for more than a decade, Magnolia Park is a life-affirming community, offering healthcare on a personalized level, a proactive lifestyle suited to individual ability along with spiritual enrichment. Residents and their families are cared for with respect and knowledge of aging, infirmity, or memory loss. Our professional staff believes every resident has the right to love, laughter, compassion, and most of all, dignity. Schedule your tour today at MagnoliaParkAssistedLiving.net.
Confused about Medicare? Are you just becoming eligible for Medicare benefits? Or are you losing your retiree health coverage? Let us help. Kirby Insurance Services is licensed and trained to help you find a health plan that best suits your needs and, more importantly, your budget. Kirby Insurance Services proudly represents numerous Medicare Advantage and Medicare Supplement companies offering a variety of insurance products. Located at Van Ness and Olive in the Mike Briggs Properties Building in the Tower District, Kirby Insurance Services will help you navigate through your health care options. Call 559-824-0110 to schedule a no-cost insurance review or speak with a licensed broker. Again, that number is 559-824-0110. What's new at the Fulton 55? Fulton 55 is Fresno's hottest venue at Fulton and Divisadero.
You need your carpets cleaned, but you don't have a lot of money. The solution is JRT Carpet Cleaning. Clean up to 3 bedrooms, living room, and hall for just $99. Let the professionals do the job. Call JRT Carpet Cleaning today.
In 1985, Larry Korth set out to help his friends, family, and community find affordable ways to buy a home or a business property. 30 years later, Mid-Valley Financial is the premier mortgage banker in the Central Valley. The professional staff at Mid-Valley will find the best mortgage products for your family. Mid-Valley Financial takes great pride in being the Central Valley's local lender. Visit us at midvalleyfinancial.com.
Central Valley Talk.
Well, my little nasties, you've made it this far. Hopefully you refilled the cereal bowl, the fucking weed bowl. Hopefully you got another beer. Maybe you got some more chocolate milk. I'd be blowing bubbles in mine. Who the fuck is Bubbles? Ever since the inception of this show, February 12, 2013, I have vowed to bring you the most lewdest comedy, the fucking coldest fucking beer, and the loudest fucking bands I can find locally, and this week is no different. Making their triumphant return to the show after about a year and a half off, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the only fucking got band in this fucking area. One last caress!
wanted a better life for her and her daughter. She considered her options and decided to check out Heald College. She learned just how much you can get when you go to Heald. You get fast and effective training with experienced instructors. You graduate and get a rewarding career. You get the life that you want.
I'm happy I chose the route I did. It makes me feel so independent, not have to rely on anybody, just rely on myself.
Heald College can help you start your new career in healthcare, business, legal, and technology. But you have to call now. 1-800-88-HEALD.
Future Prospects Baseball invites you to visit their state-of-the-art facility. Our coaches have years of professional experience that can help you improve your baseball or softball skills in private or group lessons. Drop by for the day or become a monthly or yearly member or join one of our age-appropriate travel teams. Bring your future prospects by weekdays from 3 to 9 p.m. or noon to 5.
CentralValleyTalk.com
Renee wanted a better life for her and her daughter. She considered her options and decided to check out Heald College. She learned just how much you can get when you go to Heald. You get fast and effective training with experienced instructors. You graduate and get a rewarding career. You get the life that you want.
I'm happy I chose the route I did. It makes me feel so independent, not have to rely on anybody, just rely on myself.
Heald College can help you start your new career in healthcare, business, legal, and technology. But you have to call now. 1-800-88-HEALD.
Future Prospects Baseball invites you to visit their state-of-the-art facility. Our coaches have years of professional experience that can help you improve your baseball or softball skills in private or group lessons. Drop by for the day or become a monthly or yearly member or join one of our age-appropriate travel teams. Bring your future prospects by weekdays from 3 to 9 p.m. or noon to 5 on weekends. Future Prospects Baseball, 5125 North Gates, just north of Shaw Avenue, or call 274-9930. Find us on the web at futureprospectscentral.com.
When someone you love needs more assistance in daily life than you can offer, think Magnolia Park Assisted Living in Visalia. Serving the Valley for more than a decade, Magnolia Park is a life-affirming community, offering healthcare on a personalized level, a proactive lifestyle suited to individual ability along with spiritual enrichment. Residents and their families are cared for with respect and knowledge of aging, infirmity, or memory loss. Our professional staff believes every resident has the right to love, laughter, compassion, and most of all, dignity. Schedule your tour today at MagnoliaParkAssistedLiving.net.
Confused about Medicare? Are you just becoming eligible for Medicare benefits? Or are you losing your retiree health coverage? Let us help. Kirby Insurance Services is licensed and trained to help you find a health plan that best suits your needs and, more importantly, your budget. Kirby Insurance Services proudly represents numerous Medicare Advantage and Medicare Supplement companies offering a variety of insurance products. Located at Van Ness and Olive in the Mike Briggs Properties Building in the Tower District, Kirby Insurance Services will help you navigate through your healthcare options. Call 559-824-0110 to schedule a no-cost insurance review or speak with a licensed broker. Again, that number is 559-824-0110. What's new at the Fulton 55? Fulton 55 is Fresno's hottest venue at Fulton and Divisadero.
You need your carpets cleaned, but you don't have a lot of money. The solution is JRT Carpet Cleaning. Clean up to 3 bedrooms, living room, and hall for just $99. Let the professionals do the job. Call JRT Carpet Cleaning today.
In 1985, Larry Korth set out to help his friends, family, and community find affordable ways to buy a home or a business property. 30 years later, Mid-Valley Financial is the premier mortgage banker in the Central Valley. The professional staff at Mid-Valley will find the best mortgage products for your family. Mid-Valley Financial takes great pride in being the Central Valley's local lender. Visit us at midvalleyfinancial.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com, Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. Can we give it up for the live musical guest this evening? One last caress? Yeah! Oh my God. And can I just say, it's such a fucking pleasure to have them back on the fucking show. Almost a year and a half since they last been on. Bill, we've been on the air for a while. Can you agree now? Oh, yeah. Hey, let's get a full band introduction and then I'll go over how some things have changed. Let's start right here. Batlord?
I'm Batlord Carcass, vocalist, lead, original songwriter, and founder.
Baby Creepo on bass.
Shut up. What is She's our new member right here.
Back up, sweetie. What's it called?
Baby Creepo.
You son of a... Go ahead.
Hopefully our permanent bassist, too.
I'm down for her to just fucking staple her way into the band. You? We all know who the fuck you
Kyle,
are.
a.k.a. Shadow.
Stop
Guitar,
it.
secondary vocal.
You want to find him on Facebook. He's got the most fucking... He's Halloween. Dude, fucking Kyle haunts. You motherfucker. He's haunting. He haunts guitar riffs around. And you know what? I'm just simply saying... Now, don't even get me started. I've praised his accolades and you guys' accolades so long, I feel like I'm up this band's wazoo. Brian, who are you, Brian?
I'm Brian McCobb, the drummer, co-songwriter, co-manager, tour booking agent.
You are the fucking, can I say, the sturdiest part of the spine and One Last Caress is held on the shoulders of one Brian McCobb. Can I say that right now? Is that okay? And we're all okay saying that. And can I just fucking touch on the fact that sometimes when a band is bigger than the area they perform in, sometimes they gotta go outside of the area to perform. Now, hey, you guys get down to Baco once in a while, don't you?
Oh, yeah. We're part of the Bakersfield Dark Side crew.
What? Yeah. And you didn't even know what was going on down there, and One Last Caress is all up in it. Now, tell me about that.
Well, Club Heresy was one of our mainstay clubs that we would visit, and what happened is the last time we were there, goth death rockers like us were totally enjoying our music, and they brought a bunch of their other punk and trad skin friends, like the not Nazi types, and they bulldozed.
And by the way, in case you don't know about the different sects and the sects, SECTS,
yes,
the sects and groups within the culture, I guess you could say. Sure. There are some fine lines.
There's some fine lines.
And you know what? It's like being at that weird orgy gangbang, and the one rule is you don't come on another person's spouse. You know, you've been in those situations, right? That's the one rule at good gangbangs. You don't come on the other person's spouse. So you guys...
Wait. That was a rule?
I knew it. That's why fucking Shadow's always getting fucking kicked out of these things. I knew it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, I'm like, is it dick size? Is it dick size? They're like, it's dick size and attitude. And that's what gets this guy kicked out. Now, hey, now I have to ask you guys, and I made the joke outside, but I mean it because your amps go to 11. You guys are kind of like Spinal Tap, but not with a drummer, with a bassist.
Oh yeah, bass playing is so important to us. It is part of another part of our backbone because you got to have bass to boom. Because I mean, look at all these people that are in this band. All of us each have our own little things. I mean, look at this player right here. Look at this guy right here. Awesome. And
this is the real shit.
I mean, we've had so many bassists that had certain talents, but I mean, every time we find some strongly talented person, it's amazing what happens.
Well, sweetie, what kind of grimy rock under some weird underbelly of the fucking cavern did they find you? She's all fucking singer. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I was in other bands before.
Yes, no, this is what I hear. Please do tell.
I don't know.
He's like, I fucked up your shit one time, I fucked it up twice.
I was in a band called Toyatica first, and then...
Which, by the way, I got a piss ass outside. I'm like, do you realize what a great name of a band that is, Toyatica?
Toyatica.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And he said you guys were done up like fucking...
dolls.
Like dolls and shit on stage. That's nasty. Bill, tie your boner to your thigh, son.
A Lucid Lust.
A Lucid Lust.
That was more lingerie on stage.
Okay, Bill, can we approve that a Lucid Lust's wardrobe, if it could somehow find its way to the basis of your band, 1 billion might be a little more happier? Wow. All right. So, and then what? How do you land with One Last Caress, and how do you guys land with her after the bassist roll around?
Well, let's see. After Residual Dreams.
After Residual Dreams was the past one we were on, like...
Who approached who?
We approached her.
Yeah.
Really? Was it like Bat Lord all fucking nervous with a note that's like, do you want to be based on One Last Caress? Circle yes or no, and he like throws it at her as he runs by, you know?
Well,
I'm upfront about it.
We all became network friends because in 2008 I met this guy named Dimitri Slithers, and he introduced me in 2012 to this wonderful lady because they're all very much tied together, lovely, and we just knew that all of a sudden I was thinking, wow, over time, all of a sudden there was a suggestion that maybe somebody could help fill in or eventually take over if things were not looking that way. And then we all said and we know that somebody who understands what we're doing,
Bill, I'm kind of doing the same thing for you right now, and I really don't want to admit it right now, but we just need someone just in case. What if you ever go back to remember in 1984, all the coke runs, Hollywood Strip, all the...
And the Chippendales.
The male porn and the fucking... Do you say the Chuck Liddell's? Did you say the Chuck Liddell's?
I said the Chippendales.
Oh, the Chippendales, because I was like, Chuck Liddell tries to fuck anything that moves in Fresno. If you know anything about that Ultimate Fighter, and he's married with kids, what are we doing right now? Now, hey, I have a question. Where can I find One Last Caress on the internet? I need to like your page. I need to see where the fuck you're at. I need to get your music. How can I do this?
You can find us on onelastcaress.bandcamp.com, and then you also find us on the Facebook as www.facebook.com/ One Last Caress.
And if you weren't such a
Band.
fucking lazy stoner, you could go to the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook
Yes.
page, and there's already a link to their page. You don't even need to remember you're like, what was it? One Last. You click the fucking link, it'll take you right to their page.
Yes.
Can I get fuckers? God, Bill. God, Bilford's all worked up this evening. Now, do you guys have music online? Can I download?
That you could listen to our entire album free, and there's also downloads. Just hit us up. We usually send you a download code, but also support because we're obviously 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot in the gutter. Support.
I love these guys.
Oh yeah, and you don't want to know what something else is in, but yeah.
Now, hey, and real quick, I know Bill's gonna give me that whip-a-doo sign, but guess what, Bill? We got a couple minutes here, so guess what? I'm gonna let One Last Caress take over the fucking show here, and then I'll come in after. But here's what I want to know. Do you guys have any gigs coming up?
Well, after January.
You guys just got done with a gig, though, Wednesday night, right?
Yeah, we played with the band
Cafe Info Shop.
Cafe Info Shop with Weird Candle. They're a Canadian darkwave band, and they're such night freaks, I swear.
What do you guys think of them, and what they think of you?
Oh my gosh, we were dancing. They dry humped our legs. Yeah.
Do you feel that there's already an acceptability when you already fucking get past all the bullshit? And it's all the bullshit you have to... You know what? When you're in a fucking scene, I hate to break it to you, you get past all the bullshit quicker.
Yeah.
And I can meet someone and hang out with them all night, or I can probably go to one of your shows and meet someone and find out more about them in the first 5 minutes, because they're going to tell me, hey, my name's Chris, and I like to get my dick sucked. You want to go get a drink? And I'm like, well, how about we dance to this next band and see
Let's
what
go behind the
happens?
dumpster.
And it's okay, but I'm not trying to give,
It's like, gee, I just wanted to buy you a beer.
But I'm just saying,
Okay,
like,
I got a question.
yes.
Not Cafe Info.
Oh, here it is.
If you force sex on a prostitute, does that count as either rape or shoplifting? Not saying I've done it.
Okay, can I say mind blown and world turned? I gotta go Cy Stallone on the fucking hat over the top. Are you shoplifting that? And have you guys ever shoplifted the pootie? Sometimes when you bang a chick with kids and you weren't completely honest, they call that shoplifting the pootie. But I would also say
I
that...
shoplifted from a store before, but that was like years ago.
Bill, you remember back in the day when you were stealing bazooka bubblegum and vaginas from the fucking Five and Dime?
Jolly Ranchers.
And the fire ones. Hey, can we give it up for our live musical guest this evening? One Last Caress.
Fresno Goth, Bakersfield Darkside, California Death
Fresno
Rock.
Goth, Bakersfield Darkside.
Dimitri Slithers.
Dimitri Slithers. This is your
Hello to my brother
one-stop
Randy
shop.
in Missouri.
Your
Love you, bro.
one-stop shop for fucking Goth and Fresno.
Welcome our fiance in the audience.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Grandma
their
D.
page, CentralValleyTalk.com. Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, always bringing you one live music act a week. You guys want to know who the musical guest is next week?
Who?
Fuck you, you lazy stoners! Go like the Facebook page. Bill, take us out.
And then catch up with Maverick Cadaver on Facebook.
We love you.
Renee wanted a better life for her and her daughter. She considered her options and decided to check out Healed College. She learned just how much you can get when you go to Healed. You get fast and effective training with experienced instructors. You graduate and get a rewarding career. You get the life that you want.
I'm happy I chose the route I did. It makes me feel so independent, not have to rely on anybody, just rely on myself.
Healed College can help you start your new career in healthcare, business, legal, and technology. But you have to call now. 1-800-88-HEALED.
Future Prospects Baseball invites you to visit their state-of-the-art facility. Our coaches have years of professional experience that can help you improve your baseball or softball skills in private or group lessons. Drop by for the day or become a monthly or yearly member, or join one of our age-appropriate travel teams. Bring your future prospects by weekdays from 3 to 9 p.m. or noon to 5 on weekends. Future Prospects Baseball, 5125 North Gates, just north of Shaw Avenue, or call 274-9930. Find us on the web at futureprospectscentral.com.
When someone you love needs more assistance in daily life than you can offer, think Magnolia Park Assisted Living in Visalia. Serving the Valley for more than a decade, Magnolia Park is a life-affirming community, offering healthcare on a personalized level, a proactive lifestyle suited to individual ability along with spiritual enrichment. Residents and their families are cared for with respect and knowledge of aging, infirmity, or memory loss. Our professional staff believes every resident has the right to love, laughter, compassion, and most of all, dignity. Schedule your tour today at MagnoliaParkAssistedLiving.net.
Confused about Medicare? Are you just becoming eligible for Medicare benefits? Or are you losing your retiree health coverage? Let us help. Kirby Insurance Services is licensed and trained to help you find a health plan that best suits your needs and, more importantly, your budget. Kirby Insurance Services proudly represents numerous Medicare Advantage and Medicare Supplement companies offering a variety of insurance products. Located at Van Ness and Olive in the Mike Briggs Properties Building in the Tower District, Kirby Insurance Services will help you navigate through your health care options. Call 559-824-0110 to schedule a no-cost insurance review or speak with a licensed broker. Again, that number is 559-824-0110. What's new at the Fulton 55? Fulton 55 is Fresno's hottest venue at Fulton and Divisadero.
You need your carpets cleaned, but you don't have a lot of money. The solution is JRT Carpet Cleaning. Clean up to 3 bedrooms, living room,
CentralValleyTalk.com.